Alright, welcome back. This is probably like the third, maybe even the fourth time I've recorded this, but hey, look on the bright side, at least it's recording. So, OBS has screwed me over with a new update, and so it didn't record me doing the third map, but that was very easy. I can re-record that and put it in right about now. Alright, Monkey Town. Luckily, this is a very easy one for us. This one is practically gift wrapped. Now I know the lives at the top do not signify the lives I have left, but that is because, of course, like I said, this is recorded after I've beaten the Odyssey, which may confuse a lot of people, but just know that it was a recording fuck up, and sadly the third map was not recorded, so I'm doing it now, but I'm repeating exactly what I did then, which worked out incredibly well. So we start with Sorta. We gotta remember it's on reverse, so this is probably one of the best positions for Sorta to be in. And we're only gonna use one tower, like I said. Like I said, just one teensy weensy little itty bitty tower. Actually, it's a really fat tower, but you know what? It still does the job, and it still does it really well. Because all we need is Sorta and a helipilot. Now, if you had well, you wouldn't have noticed because technically the maps 4 and 5 you will see after this, which is, I'm gonna rack my own head around it myself when trying to figure out how to edit this and put it all together. But, essentially, I've already done map 4 and 5 right now in this universe, and essentially using a helipilot here was perfect, because we didn't really, well, we did use helipilots on the other maps, but you know, not as necessary as it is here. So there we go. Got ourselves a lovely little pilot of the heli. We'll keep him locked in place until he can grow up and go out and into the world on his own and learn and live and love and laugh and all those good things. But yes, this should be fairly chill because as far as I'm aware, it's very difficult for this to not work out. And if you've got any sort of monkey knowledge whatsoever pertaining to heroes, military monkeys, magic monkeys, primary monkeys, hell, even the poor little banana farm that we've brought 5 along with us, and we won't end up using those until the next 2 maps, then yeah, if you've got any monkey knowledge, of course it'll help. I highly advise it, but of course I do like to consider those that have no monkey knowledge, and hence why I try my best to do it without monkey knowledge, because then more people can use the strategies, as you would expect. So, this should be fairly straightforward. We need to get Razor Rotors first, because Sorta has the camo detection on point, so our friend in the sky needs to understand and pop lead balloons for us. It's okay for the first time around, because Sorta can handle the first lot of leads, but luckily we make it in time to get the upgrade anyway, so it doesn't matter. And 28 starts there. Sorta missed the timing on that, but that's fine. That's fine. But yes, everything should be going quite well here. We will be able to afford a patchy dart ship. I know that for a fact. It's almost like I've done it before or something. But for the most part, you will have to focus on an occasional ability timing with Sorta, because, you know, some balloons do make it quite far. Obviously, we will still slaughter this map with just this tower. But, like I said, we should have this absolutely under lock. Just a couple of ability timings. And then I can relax for the night and chill out and grind for the collection event. Because I need me some insta-monkeys, damn it. I really do. Okay. Pink balloons be damned. Green balloons be damned. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I forget when I need to use these abilities, but I'm sure it'll be obvious. I'm sure it'll stick out like a sore thumb. Actually, you know what? It always is obvious, because whenever I'm about to lose, I quickly pause my game, go back, and then use the ability, and then I don't lose. It's pretty good strategy. It's a pretty solid strategy. Would recommend it to pretty much anyone. Alright, first Moab coming up. We will probably just time the ability so that we drop on the ceramics that come out. If we can time it well enough, it should be quite easy. We'll get down to like here. Done. Nice. And now we've got, what, 9 rounds of no Moabs? So Sword is going to be leveling up and getting stronger every time. Our helicopter's going to get closer and closer to an Apache Dart ship. I think we'll get that maybe on round 49. I think that was when I was able to afford it. Which is pretty good. And then those two should absolutely carry us to round 65 nice and easily. Do we need the ability here? No. Not at all. We don't need it here either. It just looks a little scary at the start. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Oh. I hope you guys have been doing well. I'm a little tired at the moment, just because it's been a long day. Let's just leave it at that. Future me in the next 2 maps will fill you in a bit more, but yeah, it's been quite a long day. A lot of things going on, a lot of things going wrong, but not bad, not bad. Just long, you know? Tedious, but not bad. I think we do need the ability here, just to make this round a little easier. The fortifieds are fine, there's never that many fortified ceramics all in one go, and there you go. It was 48, not 49, my bad. But yes, these two should now easily carry us all the way to 65 without many issues at all. And of course, you know, what little cash you have left in this pathetic budget, just keep waiting for Sorta to level up until the point where this button turns bright green and then hit it, regardless of how much it costs, because you may as well spend the rest of your money on Sorta. There's literally nothing else you can buy, and you definitely don't want to place another tower because it's extreme mode. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. Alright. $2,000 budget. Means maybe in like a handful of rounds, like maybe 3 rounds, we'll be able to buy Balloon Bleed for a nice cheap number. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, as you can see, Apache Dart ship just slaughters everything. Even round 63. I thought we would struggle on round 63, but we don't. We absolutely don't. Because Sorta exists. Sorta exists and just slaughters everything. There we go. Balloon Bleed for nice and cheap. 1,012 left over. We're probably not going to see that number pop up here or any less than that, so we'll just enjoy the journey. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. We definitely won't be able to get an Apache Prime, so immediately get that thought out of your head. Because, I mean, the budget doesn't allow for it. Even just the $30,000 budget on its own gets absolutely broken with Apache Prime on its own. So, it is not possible. Not possible. Okay, and then 59 should be alright, because that's a bunch of pathetic camouflaged lead balloons, thinking that we can't beat them. Well, it'll happen at the end, but it's meant to happen at the start, but this is reversed, so makes sense. Alright, round 60 should be chill. Last I remember. It shouldn't be too crazy, right? Yep, nice. And if we can beat BFBs, the only real threat is round 63, because nothing between now and 65 is stronger than a BFB. There's no fortified BFBs, there's no ZOMGs, it's just round 63, which is heavily ceramic based. That could potentially be a threat, but it shouldn't. It most certainly shouldn't. Okay, so there's the first wave. Honestly pushes a little far, but it's not bad. Here's the second wave, same thing. And then the third wave we do want to jump on because it is a little stronger, so we may as well deal a bit of extra damage to it. And there you go. Alright. This has been, what's it called? Apes Through Time, I believe? Yeah, this has been Apes Through Time by Devilness. Devilness, you're an absolute... Wait, why am I saying goodbye now? I'm gonna say it later. Well, either way, Devilness, you're making an amazing set of Odysseys. I hope we get to see more from you in the future. And I guess instead of saying goodbye, I'll pass it on to future me, and you guys can enjoy how I struggled and beat the last 2 maps. So moving on to the next one, I guess. Okay, so that's how I did the 3rd map. The 3rd map was very chill, very easy. Now we've got 28 monkeys to deal with the last 2 maps. Now, I've tried high finance quite a few times now. It has not gone incredibly well by any means, but we're gonna do it again. So we start like this. Actually, we get this guy first. Just slightly peeking out of the bushes. Nice, and then we go for this here, as low down as we can put it. Do that, do this, and then go for this, and do this, and then we go for this. Yeah, we go for this, and do this. Cool. Okay, that's my basic setup for the start of this map, because this shit goes crazy. Right. Now, I want to get a series of things. The main one being Unpopped Army, because that'll be very handy to start sending the balloons back. Nice. That's right. It's a weird looking fucking necromancer because I never get it. I always get Wall of Fire first, but we need to make as much money as we can in as fast of a time frame as we can as well. So here's my plan. Central Market next. It's an interesting plan. One I don't expect to work out too well, but it's worked before, so why wouldn't it work again? See, the big problem, and I said I've recorded this like 3 or 4 times, that's because almost every time that I've played this map, same thing happens. I get to round 99, I defeat round 99. I get to round 100. Round 100 sends out a fortified bad because this is ABR rounds 50 to 100. So round 99 sends out a regular bad at the end of it. Round 100 sends out a fortified one, which sucks. So that's annoying, but it's still doable. It's still very much doable. But every single time, the reason why I've recorded this like 3 or 4 times is simple. The round 100 bad will come on the same track that this round is coming on right now because it's even. It's even rounds, so it'll come out on the even side, which is this very swift U shape. Which absolutely sucks, right? I think we can all understand why it would suck. We need to jump on this lot. I remember that. Cool. More money making. Right. So, I mean, I suppose now we could get a Wall of Fire, but I don't know. It doesn't seem necessary just yet, so we'll leave it for now. Until it's legitimately, absolutely, 100% unequivocally, necessarily, needed-darily, then we won't get it. Because it saves us a little bit of cash. Not enough to make a big dent in the world, but maybe enough to potentially, you know, make life a little easier. How do we clean that up? Do we clean that up well? Is it ugly? It's not ugly. Cool. So, now we will jump on this next wave, like so. That should clean up nicely. Very good, very good. Alright, our next course of action is to, believe it or not, get Spirit of the Forest. Because Spirit of the Forest is dope. It makes us even more money, and if we can get it before we need Prince of Darkness fully, we are in good hands. We are in great hands. Love the look of your hands right now. Have you looked at your hands lately? Hands are great. My apologies to people that may or may not have hands. I did not think. So, that is the goal right now. Spirit of the Forest makes us a bit more money. Can we... Oh, didn't even realize that wouldn't fully pop them, but hey, it worked anyway, so... Cool. Spirit of the Forest makes us extra money, puts vines all over the ground, fucks up balloons constantly. It's a good call. It's a great idea. And why wouldn't I do it? Why wouldn't I do it? If we can do it before we need pod, then I will definitely get it done. All I know is that Wall of Fire typically helps out a lot in this situation, which, surprisingly, isn't needed in the later rounds. Wall of Fire is certainly praised a lot, and I think it's because of the earlier rounds, to be honest. Because this does not need a Wall of Fire. Surprisingly, have not needed Wall of Fire. Okay, 10 grand. Surely that is easy to come by. Especially when we haven't spent 1,000 on a Wall of Fire yet. Wall of Fire is expensive, man. Especially early game. So, we can just make ourselves a bit of money. Remembering to use our Druid ability every time we can. We literally just need to take down... Oh wow. Wall of Fire actually really would have helped out a lot here. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Because literally the only difference between me doing this round earlier and me doing it now is that I don't have a Wall of Fire. That is literally the only difference. Which is crazy. So let's let some of these through, obviously. Jump on this. And then maybe wrap this around like a tree and then hope. Nope. Okay, we really do need a Wall of Fire. Wow. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can get one. A little costly, but that's okay. I believe in the cause. Oh, or we could just get a Prince of Darkness. No, I refuse. Wall of Fire. I think that's all we'll need. But we shall see. Because that Wall of Fire does add a lot of damage. As you can see, clean it up. Beautiful, beautiful. Give me this prince, this spirit. Oh, but yeah. Goddamn. Juggling these upgrades is painful. Very painful, but it's doable. Okay, don't need any extra upgrades for that. That guy's fine. Perfectly fine on his own. What do I want? Master Bomber's good. Sky Shredder's amazing. Marble Eliminator's dope. I think those are probably next on the list. So we want the Sky Shredder to be in a good spot, not just an okay one. So let's do this here. Oh right, Prince of Darkness. Yeah, that's a thing, huh? We should probably get Prince of Darkness then. I just realized the entire reason why I survived that long without, you know, spamming abilities and getting the Wall of Fire is probably because I got this earlier. Alright, well, this is fine. This is fine. Got ourselves Prince of Darkness coming. Oh boy. Okay. Just take it easy. Sorry if I sound super stressed out right now. I've just done this so many times. And honestly, I think the next one on Apocalypse will be nicer to me. Right? Because Apocalypse... I don't actually know. It might be harder. Genuinely couldn't tell you at this point in time. Okay. Come on. This is too easy. You step things up a bit. I wonder if I could put Spirit of the Forest right in the middle of the map and it just surrounds all with just the high tier these type of spikes rather than the lower tier stuff, because it does have a decent reach. Okay, Prince of Darkness, then we'll get the Sky Shredder, then we'll get the Master Bomber, then we'll get the Marble Eliminator, and then we will practically be on top of round 100. So, yeah. I don't know how well we'll do. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, Sky Shredder next. Oh boy. I I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Because, like, yeah, I may have used one tower on the first 3 maps and it worked quite well. But why am I being stingy with the banana farms now? I'm already placing a shitload of towers, and I've got, what, how much did we work out? 14 towers to use for this map if I need it? I don't know why I'm being super stingy. It is strange. But I'm just being infinitely stingy this week. Do not know why. Come on. Not that far now, just another, what, 8,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. Oh! Done deal. Oh shit. Use the ability. That may have set me back a little. Okay, yeah. Definitely Master Bomber next. Unless... I do like a good mob eliminator. But what do we think is better against a fortified bat on round 100? That is on a very short part of the track. A mob eliminator or an Apache Prime? I don't know. Because don't get me wrong, our defense is amazing right now, but I don't know if it's fortified bad amazing, you know? Do we want it here? Maybe here? Nah, the earlier the better, surely, if we have a pod. Okay. Now, I honestly think nothing can stop us except for the bads. Admittedly, one of these rounds just straight up sends a bunch of fortified DDTs, and I think it's the next round. Which is a little scary, but we should be fine. It's just terrifying because of how swiftly they move out. It's like very start of the round, frame 1. Just watch this shit. My goddamn, Prince of Darkness barely got enough time to put up a single BFB. Whew. Crazy shit, crazy shit. Okay, mob eliminator done. What else could we possibly get against a bad? The only other thing that comes to mind is an Apache Prime or an Apache Dart ship, which is more likely that we'll be able to afford. But I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'm debating whether Prince of Darkness is able to hold up against the final threat. Okay, let's go with what I know and love. We'll do this. Right, obviously we don't have the money to outright buy it, but we will in fact have it after we sell our banana farm very swiftly. I've just realized you can target so much earlier than I expected. You don't give a shit about towers now. I did not know that. I did not know that. All right. This is our defense. I think it's a pretty good one, but don't take it from me. Take it from Yahoo Answers or something. I don't know. Nope. See, that's what happens every single time I get to round 100 on this map. And then guess what's gonna happen there? Whap, 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 whap. And that's a fact. A fact that I hate. But it's true. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and let's do this. Spend that immediately. Sell you immediately. Buy this immediately. Cool. Now we're ready. We just need to jump at the right time. Use this ability and remember to do it. You know, helps. So right around here. Now. Did we do it? Okay. We have a chance. We're gonna need to micro pretty quickly. What's the biggest threat? Sky Shredder. Probably Pod. Okay. Ready? Let's do this. Oh, baby! It is done! It is done! Fuck this map. Oh my god. Look at this beautifulness. See, my heart's really going really fast right now. But honestly, I've done micro-heavy challenges that were way more intense than that shit. Oh my god, why did I doubt myself? And, once again, if you thought, fuck that seems incredibly stressful, I have monkey knowledge turned off. If you've got monkey knowledge on, literally any of it will help you here. Anything that starts your hero off at level 3 will be amazing. Anything that'll reduce the cost of placing your first military tower will be insane. And, at the same time, there is also another one that spawns the mobs in a partially damaged state, so you will destroy it much quicker than I will. Oh my god, I'm just so glad I finished that. Oh, moon landing. Anyway, I'm gonna take a short break before I get to that, because that map was stressful. So I'll be back, but like, right now. Alright, let's do this. Final map. Moon landing? Craters? I forgot what it's called already. What's it called? Moon landing? I think it's moon landing. My poor decision making has led me to death. So, let's do this. Get ourselves a wall of fire, nice and early. And then we can think about potentially farming in some way, shape, or form. That hopefully doesn't hurt us. So, good stuff. Oh my god, I've had a very not so eventful, but yet an eventful day, you know? I've woken up, thought to myself, I'll record some BTD6, I need to do that Odyssey. And then I thought to myself, oh, but at the same time, I've got shit to do at home. I should probably get that done first, so that I don't have to worry about it later, and I can just record the Odyssey with ease. And so I did. The first thing I did was I woke up, I cleaned outside, because I don't know if I said it in part 1, but Father's Day in Australia is happening on Sunday. So I've been asked to clean up the outside area where we will presumably be gathering at some point. And then basically I just pretty much cleaned up the whole outside of area, just to be sure, because I didn't know exactly what they meant. I think it is kind of pointless though, because it's outside, and I was asked to dust. Why would you dust anything outside days before an event? Anyway, it didn't make a lot of sense to me, but I did it because that's what I do. Right? So I was done with that. That was all great. So then I thought to myself, right, I'll just sit down and do this Odyssey. And then OBS said it wanted to update, so I was like, great. I'll grab some food, wait for OBS to update, listen to some music, and then I'll sit down and do the Odyssey. OBS updated. All of a sudden, I was ready. I was prepared. I was on time, I was on topic. Everything worked out wonderfully. Right? Opened BTD6. OBS was open. Looked a little ugly now with the new update, but I didn't mind. Right? And bang. Recorded the first map. Or the third map, rather. And then I thought to myself, you know what? This fourth map has actually given me a bit of trouble. I will stop recording right now. Record later, after having a bit of a break. And see what I can do about that map. As I decided to make that my choice, that was actually probably one of the best choices I made today, because, lo and behold, when I exited out to stop the recording, I found the recording hadn't even started in the first place, so I didn't need to waste my time. OBS's new update has absolutely screwed me, and because of a potential driver problem I didn't know how to fix, I now can't use OBS to record. Luckily, I have a backup. Good old Twitch Studio Beta. Because I stream on Twitch anyway, so why not just use this to record as well? I'm used to it, I know about it, I've had to tweak a bunch of the audio so that you guys can actually hear the background music instead of it just being muffled garbage. And so hopefully all is well. The music is nice, the recording is good, hopefully a similar quality to part 1, if not even better, hopefully. I don't know if that'll be the case, but you know, I can dream, can't I? And yeah, it seems like for the foreseeable future this will be the recording software that I use. So hopefully all goes well. And now we're here. Now we are here. It's been an event. Oh, but I did get a phone call. I don't know if I mentioned this before. There's so many failed attempts at high finance. I don't know which one I might have mentioned it in, but I did get a phone call mid-run on one of the attempts, and essentially they called me up to tell me, hey, we want you to come down for an interview. Can you do it on Monday? And I was like, fuck yeah. So got myself an interview for another job position. Fingers crossed. It takes me somewhere. Alright. So far so good. Wall of Fire's been treating me nicely. The Banana Farm's also been treating me nicely. It's a little slow in the early game, but I know that changes very quickly once we get to Moab stuff. So let's place another one of these. If we can, maybe get it to 200 and then just leave it there for a while. Obviously, I want all of these banana farms to be placed at some point and to be 203s or 204s, depending on how expensive we running. But for now, I'm happy with what we've got here. I do, however, want this guy to see camo balloons because I'm a little bit scared of that. Camo purples suck right now, so if we get rushed with those, yeah, not looking too great. Okay, there we go. We need another tower. Another tower to sort of follow along and punish the balloons that dare try and get through. Like that. Like those balloons. Those assholes. Yeah, fuck those guys. We need another tower. So, what tower do we know that has practically infinite range? That can fuck up a lot of different balloon types and can do the dirty deed and do it dirt cheap. You know? I'm thinking it's the heli pilot. For now, we sit this bad boy like right here. You know what? That works too. Why not? But soon, very soon, pursuit of the balloons will take place. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's let you see camo. So no surprises here. Good, good. Let the destruction flow through you. Okay, now I think we can focus on farming a little bit more. Maybe place the last two farms. 200 family photo. Should be good. And then we can focus on things like razor rotors, so that your boy is ready for camo leads. And then we can focus on things like actual popping power. Not to say that the current towers don't have actual popping power, but there's certainly room for improvement. I can't speak right now. I can't speak. Okay, but it's fine. Alright, come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. Thank you. Cool. But yeah, if we do end up doing the glitch again, I want to make it fully clear that I am doing it and uploading it so that Ninja Kiwi can patch it, because it is broken. It is actually broken. Because you can make infinite money in a game of Apocalypse, if you know how to. And, you know, it's a little complicated to figure it out and do, but typically it's much easier on the later rounds. So, we shall see. Okay, marketplace, lovely. Ooh, bit of an issue there for some reason. What were we struggling with? I don't know. Huh. Okay, well that's a regrow farm, if I've ever seen one. Cool. Let's back out, take a breather, and then go back in. Okay. Apocalypse. Bring it on. Bring it on. What happened? I was not paying attention. I guess Razor Rotors will fix some of our problems, so whatever it was, it should be fixed now. I think it's Cerams. Yeah, Cerams are coming out of nowhere. But their problem is now fixed. Their problem being my problem. And I kind of want to get Shimmer and some balloons flying back at them, because that makes sense to me. Necromancy is always the greatest form of flattery. Sometimes? I think that's what they say. If someone's willing to resurrect a dead body that looks somewhat like you, then it's all over a good time. Okay, let's buy that. And hold on just a second. Alright, sorry about that. Had to go light a fire. And not a bushfire or a harmful fire, just a regular fire. Like a indoor, warm the house, you know, keep people from freezing to death type of fire. Don't know why it's always me. Everybody in the house knows how to do it. I just happen to be the one that uses the least amount of resources to get the fire going, which, you know, makes sense. And it makes me happy knowing that efficiency is my forte. Anyway. Money. Done. Cool. Sweet. We can now get expensive things. Very expensive things. Okay. Just look at how much these guys have... Basically, once you get a marketplace and you're beyond round 40, I don't think they stop jiggling. I think they just keep going and going. And sometimes they'll even double up and, like, jiggle triple speed just because of how many rounds are actually passing. It's kind of scary. Okay, but we're gonna need some big hitters here. So honestly, I'm gonna get that. We're gonna actually farm harder because we need big power here. It is insane how crazy Impoppable can get. It ramps up very quickly, so if we can get some good money now, that would be the most ideal situation. I am a little scared though. Of course, because once again, we're going into the unknown. I don't know these rounds. I'm not used to Impoppable. I don't play it. I'm not used to Apocalypse. I don't play it regularly. We'll jump there, because that's going to collateral damage some balloonage. Some collateral balloonage damage. Are we good? I don't think we're good. No. Okay. Cool. Cool. We're not good. Cool. Not cool, but you know what I mean. Oh, okay. Where do we start? Round 50. Interesting. Did we do it again? We might have done it again. Because I definitely didn't have enough to get another one of those. Okay. We won't abuse it fully. We'll just get an Apache Dart ship. But we'll keep it in the back of our minds. We will. Because we potentially just cheated a little there. It's more prominent. You can more prominently see it in the first part of the video. But, yeah. Just keep in mind that we may or may not be absolutely abusing the fact that Apocalypse is broken as hell. Okay. Central Market is quite expensive. And I've said multiple times that to afford Central Market, it seems quite crazy. Just like how long it takes to get a Central Market in comparison to like a marketplace. But in Apocalypse, that kind of gets thrown out the window. We make money very quickly in Apocalypse. In fact, so quickly that we can afford a Prince of Darkness right now. And if we wanted to, and we can, we could get a Monkey Wall Street. Which, honestly, I'm tempted to do. Because now shit is going to get super crazy. So this is round 63. Round 63 seems fun. Round 64 doesn't. Boom, Monkey Wall Street. Okay. Cool. This is going to be big, big money. And we can regain some lives with it. Not many, but some. Right, let's get ourselves this friendly guy. Spirit of the Forest. Legend in the making right here. No regrow balloons for the enemy. And we will fill this track with spikes. So simple, so simple. Okay, I feel safe now. I don't know why, I just do. Bang. Spikes everywhere, especially on the middle of this track. That's what I was hoping for. On the middle of the little crater there. Perfect. Wow, that actually has good range. Huh. Alright, now what do we get? We've got Moneymaker 1, we've got Moneymaker 2. We could go for more. Oh my god, look at that thing go. We actually have more money than I know what to deal with right now. So, Sky Shredder. Just real casual Sky Shredder. We'll buy Prince of Darkness next, don't worry, that'll swing by in like a couple of seconds or so. And yep, I was right. Love being right. Being right's amazing. Okay. We don't need a recursive cluster, which is usually my go-to. I am scared of bads. They are terrifying, so I will get one of these ready. Because I don't know really how else I would handle them. Avatar of Wrath? Avatar of Wrath. Sounds pretty good. Because why not? We can afford it, so we will. Okay, now admittedly we have too much DPS to do the whole 77 glitch thing that we did last time, but we also have a lot of money, so why do we care, you know? Why do we care? Oh, we can get a frickin' Master Bomber. What am I on about? This is actually a good position for a Master Bomber. Like over here. Because believe it or not, despite Master Bomber seemingly just being able to yeet bombs across the map, it does need to have line of sight to do it. So you can't just place him behind a crater and hope for the best. So I think this will be a good position. Throw it at the start, throw it in this crater, throw it in that crater, throw it at this line, maybe partially in that crater, who knows. Could be useful. Fuck it, let's just go all out, shall we? I mean, you kinda have to when it comes to shit like this. So Flying Fortress. It's quite a leap. It's quite a leap, but I think it'll be worth it. Oh, I'm so glad we managed to one tower 3 maps in this. That was pretty insane. Admittedly, one of them did use a bit of a glitch on Apocalypse, but for the most part, we've managed to do this quite well. We've managed to do this very well. And you know, if we didn't glitch out that second map in Apocalypse, we could have used one of these remaining towers to take them out. Probably a Dart Monkey, honestly. Crossbow Master plus Pod definitely would have brought us a win. Definitely. So, if the glitch does get removed, just throw in a Dart Monkey on that second map. Because we haven't actually really used it on this one. Like, yeah, we might have used it a little bit, but I was being super fucking greedy, so it didn't really matter. Okay, come on, 85,000, should be just around the corner, really. Man, now that I think about it, Apocalypse is chill in comparison to, like, ABR. Because I don't think we'll be seeing any fortified bads, right? Surely not. Well, I guess it depends when we see the first bad. If we see the first bad before, in like a few seconds, then we might see a fortified one later. But we've got a goddamn Flying Fortress. So why do we care? Why do we even care anymore? We will slaughter anything and everything that comes through that crater, crevice, valley thing. I don't know what they call the ones in the brain, but I know there's a special thing for crevices, special name for crevices in the brain, like the little creases or the little wrinkles. I know there's a special name for them, but I just don't know the name. Ooh, wait, I can get a very friendly alchemist here. Perma-brew. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Perma-brew. I don't know if that's an actual theme song, but I want it to be trademarked and copywritten. Okay, perma-brew, nice. Alright, permanently buff pretty much everyone. Can you reach it? Oh my god, you're a druid as well. How did that slip my mind? Alright, cool. So you can reach you, you can definitely reach you, reached you, reached you, reached you. Oh my god, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Oh, I didn't get Apache Prime. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've left you in this lingering state of less than perfect, and I apologize for that. Here you go, you'll get it soon. Give it like a couple of seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a couple of seconds. Nice. Alright, I honestly don't think we need anything else. Sweet. This is so much easier than I thought it would be. I definitely over-prepared for this. You might say I've over-prepared for this. There's a definite feeling of maybe I over-prepared for this. You know? I don't know what makes me feel that way, but something makes me feel like I might have over-prepared for this. Maybe it's the fact that the bad is dead now. And there's our Instamonkey. And there's the game. Wow. Okay, never mind. That last map was much more chill than I was expecting. But hey, we used every single tower at least once. Now, if you'll forgive me, I now have to go back and oh hey, I got totems? Oh, I might be able to get a tier 5 Instamonkey off of this Odyssey. I mean, I guess we'll find out. But let's find out right now. First of all, excuse me. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, tack and boomer and glue. I like myself a tack. Give me some tack 5th tiers, please. No? Alright, we'll screw you too. Anyway, ooh, that's a good tack. Those are good tacks. Right, if you'll excuse me now, I have to go and record this map again, even though you've already seen the gameplay of it and seen me do it, because OBS screwed me. I'd like to make that clear. Anyway, you know, you've already seen that, so it doesn't matter. So, Apes Through Time by Devilness. Not bad. Not bad. A little bit crazy. And once again, like I said, if it does turn out that this glitch gets patched before the Odyssey is over, within the next 4 days, I will redo this again if you guys so desire. Because honestly, if I've abused a glitch on 1 or maybe even 2 maps or whatever, and then you guys can't do the same, then that makes me very sad, and I want to correct that. But there, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Surprisingly, high finance was the biggest issue, but we got through it in the end. So there you go. That's been Apes Through Time by Devilness. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this has helped, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, and have a great week.